Ew.
When I stretch my hands high above my head, a familiar figure takes form. Whoa, I'm a magician! The cane in her right hand.
Welcome back.
Hello!
It's Katawa
I'm Eric.
on the Bookend.
You're Travis.
I am.
We're moving on.
All right. Let's go shopping.
I smile tiredly and rest a hand on her head to calm her down. It's fine. I was going to go anyway. Just the stuff on this list? Here's 7 more. She nods, then bows deeply, twice, as if to make her gratitude perfectly clear.
Well, since you're already out, maybe you can pick up my grandma and...
I need some tampons.
We were going to meet outside the school gates at 6. Thank you. I was going to get it, but I need to study for this test tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Test? Oh, that's right. Science. Have you heard of it? How are you doing with it?
No, but I've heard of chemistry.
She brightens ever so slightly.
I've been spending more time on it than before. I think I can do okay.
Good work, then.
Pat, pat.
That's how I did in school. Okay.
Yeah, just all right.
She too starts smiling, and much more earnestly than I at that. I have full confidence that I can do fine in it without any extra studying. Haha! But
That's
the fact
me in high
that she's
school.
putting in the effort instead of just reading in the library is heartening.
I don't remember ever studying. It's just like, I kind of know it. I know enough.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
My studying was always half-assed too, or at least study hall before.
Yeah, I don't remember ever
beginning of
like
the day.
actually studying. It was just like, okay, this is what was on the homework. I know this is what's going to be on the test. I'll just remember this.
Yeah. I'll grab your stuff, if you know what I mean. Take it to your dorm in the evening. See ya. Bye. With a small wave, we part ways.
Forever.
Someday, love will find you. Break those chains that bind you. I'll go do my homework before meeting Lilly. I should be...
Sorry, I was expecting you to continue the song, and I was like, that doesn't sound like the next line.
As we touch and go our separate ways. Yeah. I should be able to take care of it in time. The gate. Wrangling with a particularly complicated math problem has caused me to be a little bit late for my meeting with Lilly. Sorry, I was late.
Remember what 4 times 7 is. God.
Sorry I was late. I was doing math. We can't be seeing each other anymore then. Only a couple of minutes, but enough to make me step smartly out into the courtyard and to the school gate. I make a right turn and start my way towards the small town below, leaving a few students turning the other way to the bus station. I slip my right hand in my pocket as I walk in the orange sunlight of dusk. Thankfully, the sweltering summer heats started to die down, making way for a pleasant, cool breeze.
Ew.
When I stretch my hands high above my head, a familiar figure takes form. Whoa, I'm a magician! The cane in her right hand. Ah, Lilly.
I'm no magician, but I'll saw you in half.
She stops and turns around, swiveling her head slightly to try and work out exactly where the voice came from. Hey, it's me. I quickly catch up to her, coming in beside her and matching her slow pace as we resume walking.
Good afternoon, Hisao.
Hi there.
Hey! Hee hee.
I glance up at the sky. Time to talk about the sky.
Sweet.
A distinct tinge of orange discolors the clouds, washing the footpath in its light. Long shadows from the trees fall across the wide road down the hill. Romantic setting, blah blah blah.
So, Hisao, what brings you here? I didn't invite you.
My feet. Just going to town to grab some groceries. Hanako sent me.
Hanako sent you?
Yeah, she said that she needed to study for a test tomorrow. I was going to come down anyway, so I'll just buy her stuff as well.
She didn't give you any money.
No. Unspoken is that Lilly really could use some help to get food, but it's an obvious fact that neither of us needs to state.
Except for in my mind.
So I will anyways.
Yeah. It's good to hear she's studying for it.
I thought the same thing when she asked me to come with you.
She's like your daughter.
We continue walking down the street. Everybody that we meet.
Makes her route even weirder that I said that now.
That's an original point of view.
Yeah.
The familiar sound of her cane echoing through the air as we go, except for the occasional passing car in the leaves whispering in the branches. There's a blissful silence. Thank God I can finally relax for the first time today. Lilly. That porcelain face of hers never seems to lack that air of relaxed confidence. I guess the same could be said of her personality, too. She's slowly zooming in. It's getting more intense.
How far is it going to go?
As she silently walks, her face remaining pointed to the street ahead of her, I look ahead and savor the cool air blowing over my face.
I wonder if blind people are more resistant to crow's feet. Because they don't. Do they have to squint in bright light? Do they like? Like, you know,
I don't know.
It doesn't affect them, I don't think.
I mean, I guess that's a good question.
Yeah. Like, do they not get as many wrinkles because they don't have to strain their eyes as much?
At least you save a shit ton on eye cream, right? This is probably the calmest moment I've had since the about face my life took so recently. To have it while walking to get some groceries. What a weird life. Am I right? I feel the crumpled up note rubbing against my hand in my pocket and pull it out to check its contents. Let's see here. Eggs, bread, cereal, thyme, lettuce, shaved ham.
Shaved ham wasn't on there, was it?
Neither was lettuce.
Yeah, maybe that's your list.
That sounds like quite a bit to carry back along with your own.
I know, that's why you're here. Yeah, just how much does this fat ass eat anyway? My mind suddenly clicks that, yes, there actually is a person beside me. Wait, I mean... She laughs wholeheartedly.
My, Hisao. Aren't you an asshole?
Yeah. Her giggles punctuate her words, though she's making little effort to suppress them.
Quite direct today, aren't we?
Yep, you got me there. Still, it is quite a bit.
Usually I go shopping with Hanako, so I know what she buys. It's the same thing every week.
Yeah, man.
How does one person use so much time?
Bread, eggs, lettuce, and thyme. Man, what a fat ass she is. Huh, she a good cook? She gives a nervous giggle.
It's usually me who ends up cooking. I used to do so for Akira, so it's no problem doing it for Hanako as well.
You can cook? But...
You're perfect.
A short hum with an amused lilt emanates from beside me. I wonder if the fact that she seems amused by my comments so often is actually genuine, or rather just from a want to make me more comfortable in addressing her blindness. Oh, here comes the anxiety.
Just patronizing me. There are ways around it. Some meals are more difficult to cook than others because of being unable to see what I'm doing. But it usually only takes a little more time. Fingers can double as very useful measurement tools, for example.
Uh-huh.
Let's test them. Ow! I just punched the table again.
It makes sense, but she'd have to be pretty careful not to hurt herself. I wonder how many times that's happened, given that it sounds like she's cooked alone for possibly years while Akira worked and her parents were gone. With that, the conversation trails off. Compared to the awkward silences of Hanako, Lilly seems genuinely content as to say what she thinks and stay quiet when there's nothing to say. I like that. The slick road under my feet is bathed in an orange glow, the occasional fallen leaf crunching underfoot as we walk. I let out a deep yawn, my lack of sleep coming back to haunt me.
Oh, my boy and you. Did you not get much sleep last night?
I couldn't sleep at all for the last 2 nights, probably insomnia. That's why I'm here at Yamaku. I'm an insomniac.
Yeah.
Lily's face
Whatever,
suddenly...
you sleep all the time.
Yeah. Lily's face suddenly seems worried. Feels like a personal failure every time she gets worried about my well-being, even if it's genuinely nice to know someone cares.
You have insomnia. Aren't you going to see the nurse about it?
Nah, I'm a badass. No real need. It happened before a few times. My meds screw with my sleeping occasionally.
Did I call this? Is this actually like the unhealthy route? Are you going to have problems?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm sorry.
Come on, it's not your fault. At least I shouldn't have any trouble getting to sleep tonight.
If you know what I mean.
You do worry me sometimes.
I worry you? I mean, he didn't even take, was it Rin's route? Where he was, not taking his pills?
I don't know. I think he takes them on all the routes. He's just it tells you the first time, and then it's just assumed that he does it every morning.
Well, there was one route that he's like, oh, I haven't even taken him in a couple days. I
Oh,
forgot
yeah, you're
or
right.
something. I was
Yeah.
like, what in the hell? I reach around and scratch the back of my neck. I kind of want to address this. Hey, Lily. I don't mean to sound weird, but please try to forget about my heart condition. She looks kind of lost. I hardly blame her. I guess what I'm trying to get at is just don't treat me differently because of it.
Get over yourself.
She bows her head slightly, her white cheeks reddening almost imperceptibly. Imperceptibly.
It's only natural to worry about those around
I
you.
said don't.
Just let me die.
Well, it's still nice to know there's someone like that out there. It may be somewhat embarrassing to say, but it's the truth. Lily takes a breath to regain her composure and manages a gentle smile, though her cheeks remain flushed. The final downhill walk to the store passes in silence. I've killed it.
Yep.
I've killed all her love for me.
Welcome.
I suppose I'll get my stuff first, and Hanako's on the second round. She was the second round.
Yeah, it's true.
I grab two well-worn red baskets from the stack beside the entrance and pass one to Lily.
Have you seen those pictures of the places where it's like whatever colored there's black baskets and red baskets, and if you pick up a black one it's like I need help shopping, if you pick up a red one it's like leave me alone.
Oh, no.
It's like the greatest idea ever.
Right? We need that. Why does this clock not have hands?
Because that's just how Lily sees it. She doesn't see anything.
I believe it. Just as she did before, she lays it on the ground and slides her retracted cane between the basket's handles before picking it back up with her right hand. That's so awesome.
It's important to know.
When she takes hold of my arm in her own, I'm surprised at just how fast this kind of casual contact became so natural. Mostly due to necessity, no doubt.
Shall we?
Yes. Sure. While we navigate around the store, the odd person occasionally passing us pays us no heed at all. Just one person that's odd.
Yeah.
Not like...
What a weirdo.
Not like multiple people. Just one oddball. It's nice compared to the stares and whispers around the city. As we reach each aisle, I quickly check with Lily what she needs and grab it, along with what I want, putting our items into the respective baskets. It's an odd feeling to be dependent on so much for something so basic as shopping. Hanako would be practically a necessity for her to pick out what she wants after all. Right. Pretty much done with both my stuff and Hanako's. You needing anything else, Lily? Condoms, perhaps?
We made that joke before. No, this should be everything.
Off we go then. Let's hit the road. That's the phrase, right?
Let's mosey.
Oddly, there's a queue a mile long. Considering the store's only large enough to warrant one counter, I may be exaggerating a bit. Damn. Lily gives an inquisitive look, unable to see the reason for my complaint. The queue's really long. Looks like we'll have to wait.
How strange.
Sharing the same mood of resignation, we reluctantly take our place at the end of the line. They set all this up too.
Yeah.
One person finishes, the line moves up. Another person finishes, the line moves up.
Oh my god.
And so it
Blind
goes.
girl coming through, we get front of the line.
By the time we finally reach the head of the line, I'm so close to dozing off that Lily has to gently pat me on the back for me to move up.
Hisao. Hisao!
Sorry. She gives a short sigh of consternation as I move up, getting the groceries for Hanako and me put into separate bags.
Thank you. Please come again.
I'm sure we will. We don't visit too many different places.
Right. There's only 2 places in this whole town.
By the time we emerge from the store, Lily's holding a single bag while I struggle to carry 4, both hands well and truly full. It's a lot of work, but thankfully the items in them are light. Well, then why are you struggling?
Right?
Even without looking skyward, it's obvious that a surprising amount of time's passed, the road outside being dark and lit by street lamps.
You're gonna get mugged.
Once Lily retrieves her cane, we set out back to the dormitories the way we came, leaving the welcoming, warm glow of the store. And thus we all died. Despite the road being empty of cars, the full bags abundantly make up for the lack of noise, constantly clunking and squeaking together. The TV is much brighter than your computer.
Is it?
Apparently.
Weird.
Yeah, because all I can see is the moon. Well,
Yeah.
and Lily now, but my, that's you.
Oh. my, that is you.
My, Hisao. It's good to find that you're eating well. Who's the fat ass now?
Yeah, I am a growing healthy boy after all. I need to eat all I can.
My mommy said so. It must be nice being a man. Oh no.
Oh, it's the greatest.
Egg IRL.
What? Seemingly not noticing or ignoring my surprise at the completely out of left field comment, she continues on without missing a beat. She's an egg.
Yep.
Weight doesn't really bother you when eating, most of the time.
Like we haven't had almost the exact same conversation. Man, it would be nice to be a girl.
Right? I just want to be a cute girl.
I get,
Sorry, Mom and Dad. You're not watching this.
I get what you mean. Women tend to worry about stuff like that more than we do, I guess. Being man is so awesome, all women want to be men.
Yeah. I'm a guy, so I can just be fat as I want.
Exactly. It makes me somewhat envious, to be honest.
Well, it's not like we can outright ignore it. With an affirmative nod, we continue on our walk. Huh, that's right. Team Rocket's blasting off again.
What is it?
Hanako mentioned your birthday was earlier this year. I mean, odds are.
Yeah. It's either coming up or it already happened.
Do anything special for it? She gives a long pause, lost in thought for a few seconds as she recalls the event.
Are we going to get a flashback? Probably not.
I mean, she'll probably tell us about it.
Yeah, she looks at you and just says the Wayne's World.
Whoa, we can see your thoughts.